my goodness, my friends, my friends, my friends. Hello, happy Monday. Happy Monday. I hope you guys are doing great. Katie Rubin here, your modern mystic. What do I say? Your friendly neighborhood modern mystic, energy healer, and divine light channel. I forget my own tagline. Why? Pisces moon. Also, all the energy healing I've done and the love of my dog, see this? Has erased my mind. If you're familiar with human design, I have what's called an open head in ajna, and I'm so goddamn erased of the mind that there's just wind here now. It's space and wind. Which is very liberating and sometimes a little irritating and complicated. Listen, you guys, I've pulled a really fun spread for us today. I have a new way of operating, which has been exciting. I've been, some of you know, coming to Katie Church on Wednesday nights, 5:30 Eastern Time. It's free. Go to Katie Rubin's Biz Stuff and join me for free teachings, energy healing, consciousness talks, etc. It's just an hour long every Wednesday. I need to take a slug of this juice. Oh my God, by the way, you guys, I've been listening to the medical medium and taking his advice about celery juice in the morning. Holy crap. It's a game changer. Seriously, if you have any sluggishness or fatigue or bloating issues or digestive stuff, I cannot speak highly enough about the celery juice from the medical medium. Anyway, I've pulled a really fun 3-card spread for us, and I was telling you about my process. I now open the Akashic records of consciousness every time I go to ask questions for myself and or for you, and then I talk to consciousness and say, hey, could I have a past, present, and future card for all the people who watch my videos and all the people who will benefit from this video? Rather than opening your Akashic records, I'm tapping into consciousness itself and then asking it to speak to you, the group of you. I want to share that and be transparent about it because my process as a healer, I mean, I see a lot of clients every week and I teach a lot of classes and stuff, and my process is changing and evolving all the time. And it's important for healers and people in like authority healing positions, people who like purport to be helpful to others with their gifts and healing of others through their pain. It's important, I think, that we all be vulnerable and transparent enough to say like, hey, my process is evolving all the time too. I am a work in progress over here too. I happen to have, again, in human design parlance, I happen to be in the midst of the cross of uncertainty. I also have an open head in ajna, which means uncertainty is a real theme in my life. And part of my practice as a person with an open head in ajna is to embrace uncertainty and let go of the need to be certain. There is no certainty in my world. There's one moment at a time following my strategy and authority, or one moment at a time trusting my bodily awareness and my bodily knowing. So even though I can do psychic, woo-woo, mystical, powerful, Akashic record stuff for my clients, my personal journey, as a result of, by the way, 25 years of energy healing training and trauma healing of my own and all my own work, still, even though I feel very whole and healthy and like I've arrived at a place that I've been trying to arrive for 25 years, which is, by the way, miraculous. And if you're suffering and struggling out there, please use me as an example of someone who started in hell, went through the thickest, darkest, worst energies of hell itself, and found her way to lightness. I'm human, I'm flawed, but I'm light, and I'm free of the trauma of my childhood, which is pretty fucking miraculous. And I say that to you to inspire you and to give you hope about what is possible. You know, it really is possible. I say in my marketing everywhere, everything is healable, and I am living proof of that. I know that in my cells. I know that in my direct experience of reality. So anyway, may that be useful to you in some way. I have new ways of functioning all the time, and I want to share them with you. So, all right, that being said, I have pulled 3 cards for us that are very, very enticing, fun, and exciting. The recent past is the wide open card. We've been getting this card a fair amount. I don't know if you guys remember. We'll talk about it in a second. The present moment, my friends, is the magical map shifter card, which I love. I love it. It's so exciting. We'll read about it one second. And then we've got the outcome card is the commitment card. Look at that. Look at that beautiful star between those two hands that belong to two different people, shining bright, connecting their souls. Did you know that the heart meridians run down the arm and connect through the hands? So when you hold hands with someone, it's actually quite an intimate thing because the heart meridians are communicating directly in the physical realm. All right, let's read what Colette Baron Reed, see what I did there, has to say about these cards. In our recent past, as I fix my hair, we've been in the moments of, you are free to express your uniqueness to the world and share in all the bounty of life's endless possibilities. All manner of opportunities are presented to you at this time. The wide open card is a signal that you're able to truly manifest your dreams and that your goals are in sight. Don't remain small and contracted. Instead, expand your horizons. Boy, have I been doing that. Beyond what you believe to be your limitations. You have a unique voice that needs to be expressed in the world. The universe is supportive of new ideas and approaches at this time. So speak up and speak out. Cheers to that. And that's our recent past. It says here at the end, this card is the sign of the maverick who freely roams the wide open space of possibility. Hence, tapping into the Akashic records of consciousness. Allow for a greater vision to replace old ideas as you dream a grander dream. It's certainly happening in my reality, you guys, in a very big way. Okay, I'll just tell you. I've started doing some dating. Like I'm on some apps and I'm doing some dating. And for a while there, like a long while, it felt really scary and like, I'm not ready. But I have ventured into the wide open field of possibilities and it is fun. I'm having some fun. It's been a good time. I feel like strong and boundaried and clear and centered and adult, but also kind of like sexy and playful and alive. It's been really good. See, this is another plug for do your healing work and you become the person who you can trust on dates. Isn't that nice? Okay. Magical map shifter. Spirit orchestrates everyone's destiny. Isn't that a relief? When the magical map shifter card arrives, it comes with a mission to make you aware of the people who come into your life to impact your personal growth. Perhaps you may meet a soulmate whose presence invites you to be the best you that you can be, or someone who leads you out of difficulty and into a place of safety or success. Nobody wants that. Pay attention to those individuals who cross your path today and cause you to reflect on your journey. Be awake and aware, and you'll recognize them for the important change agents they are. Your whole perspective about who you are and why you're here will shift. No big fucking deal. The magical map shifter always initiates you into a better version of yourself. So we've got somebody showing up in our reality, each of us, who is a magical map shifter, changing the entire way you perceive reality. No big deal. And then the outcome is this magical commitment card. And let's see how she talks about that. She says, a true commitment is a responsibility of the heart, mind, body, and soul. This is a good time to make one. Partnerships formed at this time are harmonious and powerful. Ooh, 18 minutes is how long this video was when I said that. The eights are the energy of leading with. So it's the energy of being a leader, it's in my chart. It's my whole human design. It's my astrology as the leader, even when I, believe me, do not always want to be one or feel like one. It's just part of my soul purpose. And so I was saying that to you about commitment, and the eights showed up with the one in the middle, and the one is my number. The one is about pulling the collective forward into love. So leadership with, in communion, being honest with you, being open with you, leading you, but being with you in the journey, pulling us all forward into love, and then another 8 on the end. Boomski. That's the magic of the numbers. Partnerships formed at this time are harmonious and powerful. The commitment card also indicates the natural evolution of a relationship from its inception to a literal or metaphorical marriage. At the very least, there is a promise of fulfillment in some form. However, you must be conscious of what you're committing to. Be clear about the nature of your commitment and your responsibility to it. Others are more willing to enter into partnerships at this time. Whenever I get this card, I'm always like, yeah, everybody's always more willing to enter into partnerships than I am. I'm such a renegade, like do it on my own, independent lady that that's true. Remember that your partnership with spirit and the highest version of your own self will engage the highest self in another. That is 1,000,000% true in my reality. The highest part of always of myself always engages the highest part of the other. Always, always. And what does that mean? What does that look like? That looks like if I'm acting from my highest principles, from the spiritual principles I believe in, from the emotional integrity, honesty, interpersonal principles that I believe in, then the people around me are necessarily swimming in those same waters because I've set the tone by swimming in those waters myself. So may we all be willing to step into our own highest self in the emotional realm, the physical realm, and the spiritual realm so that we get that reflected back to us by the world. Because that's how it works. What you put out, you do get back. That is a real thing. And let's take Squeezel the dog right here as the perfect example of that. Look at this. I'm putting out annoying her ear, and she's giving back. You're annoying my ear. I love you guys. Oh, join us we start highest level healing class Sundays, next Sunday, April 3rd. It's a 7-week class online. We meet on Sundays from 1 to 3 East Coast time, which is 10 to 12. Is that right? Yeah, 10 to 12 Pacific. This time, we're going to spend the 7 weeks clearing your resistances to everything about your own human design chart. So we're going to look intimately into your human design. We're going to look at your resistance to life. Where are you resistant to whatever? Where are you resistant to what is true about you? And where do we need to clear that? And we're going to do a bunch of trauma healing and trauma clearing. We start April 3rd, Sundays for 7 weeks. You're invited. Love to have you with. Hope you're doing great. Say hi, would you? Have a great day.